Hey sis, I'm dropping in to relay a message of urgency. I need you to understand just how important it is for you to empathize with yourself. Okay? It's time to stop competing in the Trauma Olympics. Okay? You know how they say comparison is the thief of joy? Comparing your trauma to other people's trauma is the thief of joy, because the joy in that situation is healing. And so in our trauma bonding, in our competition to acquiesce who has had it worse, we are delaying, preventing, denying our recovery. And I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that. I've come too far to turn around and pretend like what I'm going through right now isn't anything but revolutionary. And I want to spread that revolution to you. Empathize. Do it. Do it. You want to know why? Because nobody else cares. Oh well, I don't care if your best friend has been rocking with you for a decade. When it really comes down to the wire, if you start truly spiraling, the only person who's going to be in the pits with you is yourself. All right? And the change, the evolution that will transpire in your life through having empathy for yourself is that radical action of self-love. Okay? All right. That was me freestyling, but I don't want to freestyle too much anymore, because when Spirit speaks, I like to keep a record, okay? And you know what? Spirit has spoken to me about this before. I've been here before, all right? So here's my old record, all right? And we're going to get into loving myself, right? I wrote this August 12th. Let me find some context. I'm going to say that this is... This is around the time that I left my daughter's father. So this would have been in 2022, okay? All right? So for anybody following my journey, I have recently stopped smoking weed. I want you to know that as much as stopping the weed has opened and allowed for this journey to make way, best believe, like, this record shows me that my mind, my spirit was ready for transformation even when I was smoking. Even the most recent time I quit smoking, mind you, just on my own, just decided to put down the blunts and pick up the pen, I didn't comprehend my purpose, okay? I didn't, for the life of me, really see where I was headed, because I was stuck in another place of transition, honestly, within my life, all right? That place of transformation has led me to comprehend that this record that my intentions, desires, my purpose has been one that I've spoken to myself time and time and time again, and has been spoken to me time and time and time again by other people, to go and touch individuals' lives, to motivate them, to be the ear and the shoulder that I so desperately needed in my past, okay? I am here to plant seeds within other women that weren't able to be planted within me because of silence. Baby, let me cook. All right? Let me pause this for a second, because I'm sorry, Spirit's speaking, so now we got to do this, all right? But let's be so for real. Silence transforms into secrets. All right? Okay? Stop silencing yourself. Secrets lead to suffering. Suffering will unintentionally internalize inside you so that you feel like it is your fault. And so once you internalize your suffering unintentionally, what you do is you unfortunately manifest resentment, self-hatred, and antisocial behaviors. Okay? I don't want to say manifest. You don't manifest those things. It's just that with suffering, they go hand in hand, okay? Secrets keep you sick, and silence will kill you, sis, all right? If you have kids, this is even more important, right? Because silence is the fuel that maintains generational curses. All right? Now stick with me. I'm going to tell you a little story, right? That's all I'm going to do is tell you stories and motivate you to tell your own so that you can empathize with yourself. You can get to the self-love. Let me cook, so let me throw it on over back to this. Loving myself, all right? When I chose to leave, I was listening to Tori Amos, all right? I often thought people were wrong when they said you can't really love someone if you don't love yourself. When I loved someone, when I had my children, I thought I could love others, and perhaps through loving them, I would receive the love that I was always searching for. Nope. We search for love in others. And wait. Let me backtrack. We search for love in others as love for oneself is seen as vain, ego, and conceited. Okay? Love for oneself. And mind you, this is viewed through the lens of other people who don't love themselves, okay? Love for oneself is seen as vain, ego, and conceited. If you truly love yourself, you will find pride, empathy, comfort, solace, all from within. Empathize. Empathy. Do you know why I'm in so much peace? I love myself. I empathize with myself. And that's why through the stories that I tell, I know I'm the best person to tell them because I can empathize. Unlike the individuals in my life who are now deciding that they need to go on a crusade to defend themselves, defend their egos. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm going to tell my stories because I empathize with myself, because I validate myself, okay? And I didn't feel anything short of ready to Harlem Shake, girl, when I got those calls yesterday from those men. The power of a woman's revolution is scary. Now people got to pick up the phones, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Absolutely not. No. Sis, let me tell you about those phone calls, okay?